Hi, I'm Dave with Amory Area EMS, and we're going to talk about the ventilators. This is the O2 ventilator. It's the one that we have on our trucks, and a couple parts that you need to make sure that you have. One, of course, is the ventilator, and so then you need to make sure that you have the circuit. And so here's the business end of the circuit that will go and connect onto your endotracheal tube or whatever you're using, if it's a King or iGel. And then here's the part that goes ahead and fits onto the machine itself. So over on this side, it's pretty paramedic proof. We have the large connection. There's one on here that's got a lock on it, so that's the only one that'll go on here, and then another one that's just a slip-on. So now we have all three of those connected on the end. And so we have our circuit connected and ready to go. The other thing we need is an oxygen source. So take our quick connect, put that onto our oxygen. And you can put it onto your house oxygen. We're just doing the portable right now for our little demonstration. We're also, to simulate our patient, going to hook up this fancy dancy lung here and get that squared away so this will work properly. So to start out with, power button is always a good idea. It's going to come up with three modes, infant, child, and adult. So we'll just turn this to adult and click it, and then it's going to start out and it'll start ventilating and start inflating our lung. So we have some different things that we can toggle through here. So for CPAP, BiPAP, if they're doing CPR, so we'll just go ahead and put it at the ACV, I believe is the right one. And so now we're having a alarm here, so we can bring peace and harmony into our life by pressing that button and putting the thing kind of to quiet mode here while we check things out. So here's our volume. It's set at 500, so if we want to switch that, we can just go ahead and up it or whatever we need. Usually 7-8 mils of volume per kilo. Then we can go down here to our rate and increase that. It's auto set at 10. So if you need to go up to 12 or 15 or whatever, just keep in mind what we're trying to shoot for is O2 saturation above 94%, and make sure our end tidal is between 35 and 45. So that's what we're working on. So another feature with this that we can go ahead and change around, so let's put the rate up to 12, and then we can go down here and actually up our PEEP from 5 centimeters of water pressure up to 10 or more. Be pretty unusual to go above 10. So now our vent is working and our patient is doing well. Make sure that you monitor them for that you have good breath sounds, that you're seeing chest rise, you got fogging of the tube. Make sure if they're endotracheal intubated that everything is in good shape and your tube is in place, it's not down the right main stem. You can back that up with multiple different things, like I said. So if you're having problems with the vent, remember you can always do it old school, and you can take the vent off, use this fancy piece of equipment called a bag valve mask, and just ventilate them and make sure that your O2 sat and your end tidal are in the numbers where you need them, and your patient will be good to go. We're making noise. It's time for us to go.